Yo, what is going on? This is Philip Jean-Marie, aka Max Cooper. I'm actually here at the Power Morphicon, and I wanted to show you my wonderful helmet. I also wanted to shout out everyone who watched Power Rangers Wild Force, and even the old fans and the new fans. Also want to let you guys know, shout out to Tiger Tales. It's an audio storytelling channel on YouTube. Make sure to go ahead and like and subscribe. And also wanted to let you know, if you're going through some issues in life, remember 3 words: never give up. All right? So I hope everyone is doing well. Love you a lot. Peace.
Hello everybody and welcome to Tiger Tales X, the official crossover channel for all of the Tiger Tales storylines, where you'll find crossovers in fanfictional and original crossovers written and read to you by your host, me, Tiger. Today we're diving back into the Battle Dome, a quick set of stories where the Game Master pulls in 2 characters from fiction and lets them battle it out, and the victors do go on down the competition. So let's dive straight in. The Battle Dome, Iron Man vs. Bumblebee. The Game Master sat down on his chair and sat before the arena before him. He sat high up in his glass chamber, viewing the arena down below. The arena was a flat rock platform and the audience was cheering and ready to watch the best fight of their lives. A microphone lowered down to his level, he took it and cleared his throat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my Battle Dome. I am the Game Master, and today we have a fight you are not gonna wanna miss.
The Game Master called out. The audience erupted into cheer.
On my left, we have the best inventor around, a man with a spiffy-looking suit. We have the invincible Iron Man. And on my right side, we have the Autobot, most lovable warrior, the one who talks through a radio. We have Bumblebee.
The Game Master called out. Iron Man and Bumblebee both teleported in, standing on hexagon squares. Well, this is kind of weird, Iron Man muttered to himself as he stood on the left side. Houston, we have a problem, Bumblebee said through his radio, standing on the right side.
Let the battle commence.
The Game Master called out. Both combatants walked up to each other. Their minds were downloaded with the rules and the information needed for the battle. Bumblebee's arm transformed into a cannon, and he fired at Iron Man. There was a massive size difference between Iron Man and the Autobot, but that didn't bother Iron Man one bit. Iron Man jumped back, dodging the attack, and he took flight into the air. His shoulder pads opened up, and a barrage of rockets erupted from his shoulders and rained down on Bumblebee. The Autobot leapt to one side and quickly transformed into car mode and drove down the arena, dodging the rocket barrage that followed him. Then Bumblebee quickly transformed back into battle mode and aimed his cannon, and he fired it, and Iron Man drifted to one side, dodging the blast. You know what, Kit? You're gonna have to come up with a new strategy, Iron Man chuckled. Ah, narts, Bumblebee's radio said. Then Bumblebee ran up the wall, jumped off of it, and in midair he grabbed onto Iron Man with his large hand, and he transformed back into car form, Iron Man being thrown around and shoved into the driver's seat. Whoa, buy me a drink first, Iron Man barked. Bumblebee drove as fast as he could, then he transformed, which threw Iron Man forward, and then he punched the hero as he shifted into his battle mode. Then he uppercutted the hero, knocking him into the air. Then he slammed his fist onto Iron Man and forced Iron Man onto the ground. Then he transformed his arm into cannon mode and aimed it at the small human. Do you yield? Bumblebee asked. Hell no! Iron Man barked. Iron Man unleashed his arc reactor beam from his chest, which hit the cannon, destroying it. Bumblebee staggered as his cannon shifted back into his hand. Then Bumblebee backflipped. Iron Man stood and took flight. He flew at Bumblebee and aimed his hands out, firing his repulsors, which hit Bumblebee in the chest. Iron Man rotated at high speeds, allowing him to blast through Bumblebee's chest, ramming right through him. Then he spun around and blasted the back of Bumblebee's legs, buckling him to his knees. Bumblebee then transformed his other hand into a blade and swung for Iron Man, but Iron Man flew around, dodging the attack. Bumblebee's hand turned into a cannon and shot at Iron Man, but Iron Man dodged it once again. He flew around Bumblebee hard and fast, and then smacked the cannon away. Then he kneed Bumblebee in the head. He wrapped his arms around Bumblebee's neck. Then he powered his arc reactor and fired it. Bumblebee's head exploded. The Autobot's body dropped to the ground and Iron Man landed. His mask retracted back, revealing Tony Stark's face. Damn, that was weird, he sighed.
The winner is Iron Man.
The Game Master called out. Bumblebee teleported out of the arena. A golden champion coin appeared in Iron Man's hand. Iron Man held up the coin and the crowd went into a cheering frenzy, clapping and chanting Iron Man's name. Iron Man then stood victorious. The Game Master shouted out one last thing.
And with that, folks, our second battle is done. Tune in next time for our third fight. And remember, when 8 fighters are done and dusted, we dive into our champion battle royale. I have been the Game Master. This is my battle dome. I shall see you next time.
This is the Battle Dome, a place where I'm pitting 2 characters against each other. Please let me know in the comments down below what characters you want to see in the Battle Dome, whether they're specific characters that you just want to see in this little series, or whether you want to pitch 2 characters against each other, and I'll try my best to see what I can come up with. Let me know in the comments down below. Until then, let's go with our outro. Thank you very much for listening to this story. There are of course plenty more where that came from, on this specific channel and on other Tiger channels as well. There are plenty more Tiger Tales channels for you guys to find and explore, with all sorts of storylines, fan fictions to dive into. A huge shout out to the following: Cosplay Dude 637, my Parabatai, and Mark the Red Cornish Ranger. The 3 of us are the 3 Ranger Bros. Then of course we have our partners, A Crown and Cosplay Sun 637, also known as Xander. Of course, a huge shout out to the Zero to Hero podcast, and of course, If You Give a Dad a podcast. If you want to find out more about these people, make sure you check out our website, the3rangerbrosstudios.com. That being said, make sure you check out the Tiger Nexus podcast, my own podcast where I interview people, content creators and geeks alike. Sometimes those 2 things intertwine. Now of course, a list of the other Tiger Tales channels can be found on the website, and also some of the channels are down below in the description. Make sure you go give them a listen to, because there's more where that came from. Storytime with Cosplay Dude 637 also returns on a lot of the Tiger Tales channels, including the original Tiger Tales. So make sure you check out his stories as well. I have plenty more content where that came from. I do gaming, reactions, I geek out about stuff, I show off my collectibles, my artwork, and a lot more. Again, some of these links will be in the description down below. If not, you can go check out the website, or check out the TikTok at TigerTriple7, where I talk about a lot about my other content. Of course, that being said, I love you all. Make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss more stories coming to you from myself and the partners of the channel. We're of passion, everybody, and I shall see you guys real soon.
That before we can
Don't touch my Pringles.
bye.